Hello students, welcome back to this channel. In this video, we are going to see ICSE Class 7 Physics Chapter 1 Physical Quantities and Measurement. This is the part 2 of this series. Come on, let us learn the remaining question. Question number 12. What is the relative density of water? As we have already studied, the formula to calculate relative density is RD is equal to density of substance divided by density of water. Here, what is the substance? The substance is nothing but water. So, let us write 1000 kilogram by meter cube divided by, again what is there? Density of water is there. So, again density of water is nothing but 1000 kilogram per meter cube. The numerator and denominator get cancelled. So finally we get the answer as 1. So the relative density of water is 1. Next question. The density of iron is 7800 kilogram per meter cube. Find its relative density. RD is equal to density of substance divided by density of water. Here density of substance, that is iron, is 7800 kilogram per meter cube divided by density of water 1000 kilogram by meter cube. Two zeros are get cancelled, so we can write it as 78 by 10. 78 by 10 is nothing but 7.8. So this is the relative density of iron. Next question. The density of cork is 0.2 gram per centimeter cube. Find its value in SI unit. Here the density of cork is given in CGS system and they are asked us to find it in SI unit. So when a density is given in CGS system in gram per centimeter cube, we can easily convert it into SI unit by just multiplying it with 1000 kilogram per meter cube. So the answer is 0.2 into 1000 kilogram per meter cube. We'll get the answer as 200 kilogram per meter cube. Next question, 15th one. How can we find the heaviness or lightness of substances by using relative densities? It means by using relative densities, how can we find whether an object is a heavier one or a lighter one than water? The answer is substances with relative densities greater than 1 or heavier than water. Substances with relative densities less than 1 are lighter than water. Next question. How can we find whether a substance sinks or floats on water? Answer. Substances that are heavier than water sink in water. Substances that are lighter than water float in water. 17th one. Define mass. Mass of a body is the amount of matter contained in a body. What does it mean? For example, let us take an iron rod. What about its mass? The amount of matter, that is iron, contained in that iron rod is termed as mass of the iron. Its SI unit is kilogram. Next question. Define weight. Weight of a body is the force with which it is attracted by gravity. As we all know that every object on this universe is attracted by means of a force called acceleration due to gravity. The earth attracts each and every object on its surface and above its surface towards its center. So, every object on this universe is getting accelerated while falling towards the earth. This is called acceleration due to gravity. So weight is nothing but the force, the gravitational force with which a body is attracted towards the earth. Okay. Then what about its unit? Its SI unit is Newton. Symbol is capital N. Actually, what is the meaning of this unit Newton? Force, capital F is equal to mg. This is the formula to calculate force. F is equal to mg. That is mass into acceleration due to gravity. Now what is the unit for mass? Kilogram we know. Small g is nothing but a kind of acceleration. So what is the unit for acceleration? Meter per second square. So kilogram meter per second square is the actual unit of force. In order to commemorate the great scientist Sir Isaac Newton, they have named this unit as Newton. That's why we are calling it as Newton. So the SI unit of weight is nothing but Newton. Next question, 19th one. Differentiate mass and weight. Mass. Mass of a body remains constant at all places. Wherever you go, you remain the same. Whether you are on the earth or you take a flight, you take a satellite and go to the moon, there also you remain the same. You never shrink or you never expand. Your body is not going to expand or your body is not going to shrink at all. So your mass remains the same at all places. But what about weight? Weight of a body is different at different places. Yes. For example, if your weight is 60 kilogram weight in earth, what about your weight when you go to moon? It will become 1/6 of your weight on the earth. That means 1/6 means what? Your weight will become only 10 kilogram when you go and land on the moon. Second point, the SI unit of mass is kilogram. The SI unit of weight is Newton. Next one, what is the relation between mass and weight? Weight is equal to mass into constant. Here, what is the constant? This constant is nothing but the acceleration due to gravity. Why they have given the word constant? Because this constant differs from one planet to another, or from one planet to another satellite or any other heavenly bodies. So the value of G for Earth remains constant as long as we are there on the Earth. But if we go to another planet or any other satellite like Moon, this value of G changes. That's why they are given weight is equal to mass into constant. In other words, W is equal to mg. On Earth, the constant G is equal to what? What's the value of small g? 9.8 meter per second square. Then the 21st question is a sum. The mass of an object is 5 kilogram. Find its weight. Mass is given as 5 kilograms. So weight is equal to, what is the formula? W is equal to mg. So 5 kilogram into, what's the value of small g? 9.8 meter per second square. So 5 into 9.8 will get 49.0 kilogram meter per second square. In the next step, it is written as 0 get cancelled. So 49 Newton. Why? Because 1 kilogram meter per second square is equal to 1 Newton. So with this video has come to an end. Let us meet in the next video with another set of questions.
Like, share and comment and subscribe our channel and click the bell button for more videos. Thank you.